A couple advantages to having this out in front. One of the biggest ones is that the load stays on my anchor, it's not on me, right? And that can be helpful. I mean, often we're trying to get our loads, so our big loads on the anchor as opposed to on my body, right? Also, because this thing is releasable, if we need to turn this around into a haul for some reason, that's a pretty easy transition to make as well. So that's really nice. So as I go to send John down further, right, I can release this thing with my fist like we do when we're rappelling, right? I can also just put a couple fingers in front. If you do that, make sure you're wearing gloves. Hopefully that's obvious, but either way. Because he kind of keeps sending John down. And then we'll get to this Munter pop here. And at this pop phase, really I can even start to, like, that VT really helps me having that VT press with a max over 1 helps this situation a lot, because it's basically holding most of this load while it's occurring, right? And I just let it out a little bit, pop it through, continue the same procedure we've done before for this knot pass. Okay, and at this point, the actual big pop here, I can let the VT take the whole load, and now my big pop, where it actually has to fall through, is a much smaller pop, yeah? And then I have this space here because I'm going to need to move my VT, my max over 1 past the knot, yeah? So now I can just mule it off right here as soon as my knot pass is done. And again, because this is releasable, I just let it release a little bit, and that will put the weight onto that Munter mule. And now we just move the max over 1 past the knot. I'm gonna limit myself a little space here so I can release my max over 1 later. Just get my hand, I don't want it right up against the knot. It'll be hard to release later. Give myself a little space. Shouldn't be any pop because I'm gonna squeeze the Munter, right? And then we continue the lower. And cut.